Fighting this tank is a nightmare for many tankers. An almost invulnerable hulk of a tank with a quick-firing 75mm gun. A real pubstomper at his BR. Its name is the Jumbo. Are you afraid? You should be. This beefed-up Sherman sits comfortably at the BR of 4.7. What can we say? If an owner of a Jumbo knows what he or she's doing, it can be a tough opponent even for a Tiger. But today, we'll bring it down using this humble tank. Moreover, our advice will help you to prevail on virtually any kind of vehicle that can actually meet the Jumbo in battle. The very first thing you need to know is that even though the average armor of the Jumbo is around 137mm thick, under combat conditions and while angling, it can easily get up to between 150 and 165mm. Basically, the front side of the Jumbo is mostly impervious to damage, but you don't actually have to penetrate any armor at this point. What you need to do is to destroy the opponent's gun barrel. The Jumbo doesn't have the fastest turret traverse speed. Make use of that fact. It will take your enemy some considerable time to both aim his or her gun at you and move the gun away. Got the enemy's gun barrel? Perfect. Half of your job is done. Now make sure that the Jumbo won't get away. Blast the tracks off it, the enemy is basically in the palm of your hand. Yeah, keep firing those little machine guns, why don't you? It's a little early to pat yourself on the back, though. The sad reality is that many of your opponents will have a high repair skill, so don't hesitate to deliver a final blow. You have quite a few different options. Take a gander at this part of the tank. That's their ammo rack. Don't shoot at it. Why? It's not an easy shot, and you can't be sure that it will actually blow up. That's why a better option is to just shoot at your enemy's side, somewhere in the middle. Yes, this way it might take more than a single hit to take care of the Jumbo, but you're very likely to eliminate 2 or 3 enemy crew members, which means that the opponent won't be able to move or to shoot for a longer period of time. Here's another idea. People who own a Jumbo often go to great pains to hide their lower front plate. There is a reason they do that. Yes, its armor is still mostly just as thick as the one of the Glacis. But take a look at these high spots. Here, its armor is only 130 to 140mm thick, depending on the angle, which is quite penetrable with a lot of guns at this BR. What you should not do is to shoot at the mantlet or the turret itself. 180mm of armor on the mantlet and the effective thickness of 250mm are no joke. If you're ready to risk it, or simply have only one shot left, try to hit the spot right under the enemy's mantlet. If you do everything right, there's a chance that it will ricochet right into the layer of armor that is only 20mm thick and pierce the opponent's roof. Yeah, the higher the caliber, the easier it is to pull this off. Method number 4. If you resorted to CQC, try to land a shot in the spot between the machine gun nest and the upper front plate. It's certainly not the easiest of shots, but the reward is worth the effort. Another enemy blown to smithereens. Now, a few words about the times when you have to fight a Jumbo using another Jumbo. The French have it, and it isn't rare to see Americans fighting the French in War Thunder. So, what should you do? Well, look no further than our advice number 1. Try to destroy the opponent's gun barrel. Whoever manages to do it first is very likely to win the engagement. After that, prioritize enemy tracks and reposition yourself so that you can shoot at the opponent's side. At that point, you know what to do. Finish him. Just don't get caught in the moment. Be aware of your surroundings. This Jumbo might have friends after all. Is there anything that we've missed? Do tell us in the comments below.